Well, I was very lucky to start with. But obviously I was put in a situation. I had two great parents that were very supportive, great sisters, put in great situations my whole life. But the bottom line is, since I was a little guy, I wanted to be a quarterback. And I wanted to be, when I got to high school, I wanted to get to the college level and play in college. When I got to the college level, I wanted to come and play in the NFL. And then when I got to the NFL, I really wanted to be the best quarterback that ever played the game. And I think that really is the thing that really motivated me the whole time, my competitiveness, and really wanted to be the best. And that's why I was able to get where I got. Obviously, I had a lot of teammates that I played with that helped me along the way, that were able to get those championships. But that was the key thing, is I think that my competitiveness and really, truly I wanted to be the very best. And that's what kept me going all those years.
Very cool, very cool. Well, as a player, you have your own career to attend to, but you're also focused on serving the goals of the team as a whole. How did you balance individual goals with team accomplishments?
Well, I think that's something, especially as a quarterback, you start realizing as time, as you grow and you play football, that when you're in Pop Warner, it's about scoring touchdowns. High school, you want to throw for yards, you want to throw touchdowns. College, it's a little bit different story. All of a sudden, but you still want to get to the next level, and you're always climbing to that next level. But the thing that you realize once you get to the NFL is that it's about business and it's about wins and losses. And that's really all that people care about when you're in the NFL. It's not about touchdown passes. It's not about numbers, but it's about winning. And so that is, once you get to the NFL, you get to that level. Coming out of college, I was very fortunate to play at Stanford. Coming to Denver, I realized that all of a sudden it wasn't about, I made that going from an amateur athlete to a pro athlete in a hurry. Once they start paying you, those expectations change in a hurry. And they changed when I got here, and then that's when you start realizing that it's about the team. And so therefore, as a quarterback, you learn and realize that you're only as good as those other 53 guys on that team, especially those other 10 guys who are playing on the offensive side of the football with you. You're only as good as those 10 guys. And so, therefore, it's very important to get everybody on the same page and make sure that they understood what the whole plan was, and that was to win football games. Win football games, but the bottom line was to win championships.
You guys can clap. It's okay. During a game, obviously, you've faced situations where the plan or the strategy wasn't quite working, and you had to change gears quickly. Give us some keys about how to do that.
Well, I think the key thing is in football, obviously, is a lot like in the business world, and the fact that you got to make adjustments. I think that if you watch the Broncos the last 5 games, you're watching a team that's making good adjustments at halftime. When you look at what they're doing. But I think when we played, is what we would do is we had 20 plays. We'd start the game with 20 offensive plays. We'd show them every different formation that we would have, and then we would see how they were going to adjust and kind of get their game plan, what their game plan was going to be, and then we would adjust for there. But the key thing was that we adjusted in a hurry. And we did it then. We experimented with different things, and then we found out what they're going to do, and then we would go and attack exactly what we thought was going to be the most successful. So the bottom line was adjustments are always made during a football game, and that's truly where, to me, you find out where a great football coach is a guy that can really make those adjustments during a game. And the same thing in the business world is that you have to make that. Everybody goes in with a game plan or a business plan. But the bottom line is, not every business plans are not perfect, and so they're always going to have to change. And I think especially with what we're going through with the economy and what we're going through in the economy now, it's making those adjustments and making those tough decisions. And you got to make those. And I still believe, and had seen some of my friends struggle in the business, as we all have, but realize that hope is not a business plan. Hope is not a business model.
Yeah, you're right
and
about
that's why you have to get on top of it and make those tough decisions and make them now. And that's why the successful teams in the NFL are able to make those adjustments during the game, and like the Broncos are doing 9 at halftime, and come out and beating people in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. Now, John, you talk about the business world and your business experience, and I actually had the pleasure of eating at your restaurant at the Ritz the other night. It was wonderful.
Oh, good.
And what have you learned in your athletic career that you've translated